What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Make Your Own Luck Mondays. And again, this is a web series that I do where every Monday I drop a quick 5-minute video, usually on a topic around personal finance, wealth creation, investing, different things like that, where it's just a regular dude like me who's breaking down some of these financial topics in a super easy to understand manner. But today's a little bit different. Today I wanted to talk about, kind of the make your own luck side of things, where, it's basically the title of my channel here. And it's really all about just not waiting around for things to fall in your lap and going out there and getting after it. And part of that is, lifestyle changes and, personal, professional changes, things like that, so that you can go out there and change how you go about living your life and see some positive results in that. So as you can see from the YouTube thumbnail, basically how did I save 60 grand and lose 60 pounds? And it was from quitting drinking. So I gave up drinking about 6 years ago. And I've, did the math over time, and I've saved just about $60,000 over that time. So that gave me opportunity to go ahead and invest that money. And I'd been investing before, but, to have extra money to go ahead and put to work for, for future benefits down the road. So that's been amazing. But the biggest transformation for me, outside of the financial stuff was, physical change. So there's a lot of people that, I haven't seen in years, and I run into them and they don't recognize me, or I say, hey, what's up? It's Nelson. And they trip out because at one point in the photo you saw in the thumbnail, I was 203 pounds. I'm now 140 pounds. And basically everyone's like, hey, what's your secret? What's the trick? What did you do? And there's no miracle to it. It's a lifestyle change. So basically I gave up drinking, which, gave up a ton of other bad things, choosing to eat bad food late at night, choosing to be out partying all the time and just taking in calories, beers with the boys. And then, of course, spending money like it's going out of style. I drank a lot of expensive liquors and things like that. So it was just an overall lifestyle change for me, and it did a million things. So clearly, physically, I look healthier, I feel better, all that kind of stuff. But on the mental side of things, it really changed how I go about every day I wake up, and it's like when you're not hungover, you get up earlier and you start to attack the day a little bit better. When you're not hungover, you're able to think way more clearly. You're able to, fill your time when you're not, drinking with buddies or this or that. You're able to fill your time with things you actually enjoy, or you find out that there's things out there that you really love and enjoy that you didn't know. And it's all because you were scared that you were part of some, missing out on some lifestyle. And for me, my world is in action sports. So that was a huge fear of mine, was basically being like, hey, like there's a big party side of this lifestyle. And I thought that I would be left behind if I quit drinking or I quit partying, because it's just such a huge part of the culture. And come to find out, it actually was the complete opposite. I get a lot more respect for someone who doesn't go down that road, who isn't in that part of the business anymore. And I honestly feel like I have a little bit of an edge on some people, because, whether it be coming to meetings or coming up with ideas or different things like that, I just feel like I'm a little bit more clear and precise about, what I'm talking about and what I'm doing. And it feels really good. It also gave me the ability to, come out and do different things that I didn't know I could do, which was, going back to business school and getting an MBA and, creating this channel and finding out that I really like the creative outlet of trying to help people and doing my financial coaching calls that I do with people and trying to change people's lives one person at a time. And it's super, super rewarding. It's something that you can't get if you spend all your nights and weekends partying and doing that. So if there's one thing to say, I guess, for this week, is that, you don't have to quit drinking altogether or quit partying altogether, but maybe set a time, say like, hey, I'm going to do a full month and see how you feel. And if maybe the end of the month comes and you want to try to go another month, then see how that feels. But for me, it's been, 6 years or something like that, and easily the best decision I've ever made in my life, financially And, just from a health standpoint, I'm lighter on my feet. I've, been able to take on new hobbies like mountain biking, and then, old, lifestyle that I had of, growing up as a skateboarder and a snowboarder. I've been able to, just be a little bit more limber, a little bit, quicker on my feet as far as, things are concerned as from doing those sports. But it's been a super amazing change for me. So if you want to stop drinking or start partying, or really just have that weird, awkward conversation that like, hey, maybe I have an issue, maybe I don't, maybe I'm, just drunk on the lifestyle that I'm in, maybe I'm just stuck in a rut, and going out every weekend and doing the sports games and doing all that stuff is kind of just how you've always had your routine. You can hit me up on DM, you can hit me up on Instagram, any of that. My phone's always on to talk about stuff like that. So if you ever want to take that step, let me know and I will absolutely help you out. And that is all we got this week here for Make Your Own Luck Mondays. Thank you guys for liking the video, subscribing, and all that other jazz that you're supposed to do here on YouTube. So we'll see you next week. See ya.